Hi everyone, morning. Welcome back to Breakout Studios online videos. I'm Taylor. We're going to be doing some pointe technique this morning. So I'll get some music playing just to give people time to get settled in, strap on their shoes, and we'll get going soon. All right, I'll play one more little short song to give people some more time. All right, we'll go ahead and get going. Oh, if you missed last Monday's class, I kind of went over the stuff that I use in my pointe shoes and how I doctor up my shoes a little bit. So if that's a topic that interests you, feel free to check out last week's class on the 25th on Memorial Day. So we'll just start with our normal warm-up, normal point shoe warm up here. So we'll have 7 prances starting with our right foot. So 1, up, 2, up, 3, and 4, rolling through the feet, and 6, and 7, back to parallel, 8. Plie, rolling through in parallel, keeping the ankles tight, resist down, press up, and over, plie, and stretch, starting with the left. So 7 prances, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, parallel on 8, plie, rolling through, push over those arches, resist down, press up, over those arches, plie, turning out to first. And then we'll just do the roll through section. Plie, heels circling forward, leave the heels where they are, resist down, reversed, heel circling forward, plie, rolling through again, and tendu, and second, rolling through, reverse, rolling through, and back to first. So really just feeling lots of articulation and malleability in all the foot. Here we go, starting in parallel. 7, 8, right foot 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, press to parallel, 8, rolling through, keeping those ankles tight together, resist, pressing up, and plie, starting with the left, left, up, down, all the way up, and 6, last one, 7, and 8, rolling through, resist to come down, reverse the roll through, turn out to first, rolling through, heels circling forward, leave them there, resist down, press up, over the arches, and stretch, plie, rolling through one more time, and hold at the top, little tester bounce if you want, roll down, 2 seconds, rolling through the feet, and press up, and over the arches, one more roll through, all the way up, and little tester bounce, feel the ankle going out through your ribbons, rolling down, back to first, good. All right, so now we're gonna do kind of similar combination to what we did last week, really working on that articulation as we resist to come down off point. So we're gonna come up straight. So starting in first, we're gonna have rise up, 1 and 2, plie, and stretch, rise up, and 2, plie, and stretch. Third time, rise up, and 2, just the toes, and point, plie, and stretch, tendu, 2 seconds. Same thing, plie, rolling through, rise up, and 2, plie, and stretch. Press, up, plie, and stretch. Third time, press, up, just the toes, the ankles stay where they are, point, plie, and stretch, tendu, 2 fifth. Same thing in fifth, rising up for 2, not a susu, just releve in fifth, plie, and stretch, rise up, plie, and stretch, rise up, just the toes, plie, tendu, change legs, same thing, other side fifth, rise up for 2, plie, stretch, rise up, plie, stretch, rise up, just the toes, plie, stretch, and we'll take it back to first. After we do first, let's roll through, let's feel, either just feel your first, really pushing the ankles out of the ribbons, heel circling forward, or you can test your balance if you want, and we'll come down there. Yeah, so this combination is really helping us feel how we roll through. So instead of just flopping down and then plieing, we really want to make sure that we break through the toes first, then we have that plie and demi, and then the heels resist to press down. Yeah, so rising up to plie, stretch, rising up, plie, stretch, rising up, just the toes, don't move the ankles, plie, stretch, tendu, and second. All right, here we go, first position. And rise up, plie, stretch, rise up, plie, stretch. Third time, just the toes, plie, stretch, take it to second, same thing, plie, and plie and stretch. Third time, rising up, just the toes, plie, tendu to fifth, just releve in fifth, not susu, plie, squeeze, plie, squeeze. Third time, just the toes, plie, take a tendu to other side fifth, rising up, rising up. One more time, just the toes, plie, and take it to a first. Let's roll through, the heel circling forward and up. Feel that balance. Our ribs are closed, glutes are squeezed, our heels are circling forward. And plie and finish, good. Nice. So whenever we're rolling through into a plie from point, we always want to make sure that there's that little moment where we break through the toes, then we have that plie. You should hit this position for a split second. It looks hideous, but it's our rolling through motion. It's going to protect our knees, protect all of our joints, protect our feet, so we're not just slamming down and then plieing. We want to be in control. Everything's squeezed, or the backs of our legs are squeezed as we break and plie and finish, yeah? So now we're going to take a break from releves though and do some shaping of the feet. So kind of similar to our usual, but we're going to be in fifth today. So we're going to have tendu front, press over, send that heel forward, try to leave that shape of the foot as you stretch, and fifth, sur le coup de pied for that same shape of the foot, and fifth, one tendu, and fifth, to the side, press over the box, and leave it there, close front, sur le coup de pied, and fifth, tendu, change to the back. We'll stay facing front, but just I'll change my angle so you guys can see. So tendu back, over. Remember, we want that heel to go down, so we're just on the kind of big toe here. We don't want to have the full box. Out, plie, leave that shape, heel pressing down, close, coupe back, and fifth, tendu, and fifth. Then we'll take two, tendu side, lower, and push, and close, tendu, lower second, push through the toes, close fifth. Same thing other side. So the whole purpose of this is to really feel a nice shape of our foot with our heel coming forward, and this part of the arch pressing forward. We don't want to have a straight ankle or a sickle. Press and try to leave it there as you stretch. Close fifth. Sur le coude, feel that same nice foot shape. Close fifth. Tendu, feel that same nice foot shape. Little toes back. Same thing side, press, coupe, tendu. Same thing back. And then we'll have tendu, lower, peel the foot off. Close, tendu, ball and heel, peel the foot off. Close. And then we'll finish there. All right, here we go. Nice shaping of the feet to carry us through the rest of class. Starting in 5th position, to the front. Tendu, press over, leave the heel there and close. Sur le coupe, shape the foot, and tendu, shape the foot and fit. To the side, press over, heel forward, leave the box there. 5th, sur le coupe, 5th, tendu out, change to the back, tendu back. Heel pressing down, and 5th, coupe back, 5th, tendu back, and 5th, tendu side, out, press down, peel the foot off, and 5th, again, out, and down, and up, to the left, front, press over, shape that foot, sur le coupe, wrap the foot, tendu, little toes back to close, to the side. Sur le coupe, wrap the foot, tendu, to the back. Heel presses down, stretch, close, coupe, feel that turn out. Tendu back, and close. To the side, lower down, press the foot up. Again, lower down, and up, and finish, good. All right, nice. So now, we'll take some nice consecutive releves. So with these releves, before I give the combination, we just did lots of slow rolling up, where we're bringing our ankles over to the box. Now with all these consecutive releves, it's more of a scoop and spring up. So we're not going to be releveing over so much as we are scooping the foot up. It becomes especially important when we're in susu. It's not going to be this kind of susu for an adagio susu. It's going to be scoop up and a little resist to spread your toes back out. So we're not bringing one foot to the other. It's a scoop up today. So we'll have 6 releves in first. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 5, 6, tendu, and second. 6, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, lots of releves, tendu, and 5th, are scooping up susu. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, tendu, change, other side, susu, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu, and we'll just close back in first. Yeah, so with these releves too, we want to make sure that we're pushing the arch over that second toe every single time. We don't want to be in this territory. We definitely don't want to be in this territory. So we're really pushing our ankles through that crisscross and urban and elastic every time, hitting that same strong releve position in whatever position we're in. Every time, yeah? So 6 in first, 6 in second, 6 scooping up to susu, and then to the other side. So building lots of strength with these consecutive releves. Let me just play the music so we know what our speed is. And up, 1, down, 2, 3. So there's our, so we have to plie on 8 and, so that we're up on 1. All right, hopefully I can make it back to my bar in time. Here we go. 7, 8, and up, and up, and up. 4, 5, 6, tendu, 2 second, and up, press. 4, 5, 6, 2 fifths, susus, up, and scoop, scoop. 4, 5, 6, out, other side, and up, we're just gonna do the first and the second one more time. We won't do the susus because I really want us to feel, I kind of thought of this while I was doing it. It's not, since we have a little moment while we're up there, we really want to think of up and take one more extra squeeze to feel pressing deeper out of our arches, hitting our arches against that wall right beside us. Up, push and lift. Up, push those arches out and lift up. So we really feel that extra being solid over our box. Just like if we were doing this in center, we don't have the bar. We really gotta up and squeeze so that we know that we're on our balance. So I'm thinking of my arches, energy in my arches going out through my ribbons, my upper body lifting up, and my box is drilling a hole down to the floor as I squeeze the backs of my legs. So up, energy out, up and down as we're squeezing the backs of our legs. So just first and second to feel that extra squeeze or energy out too. All right, here we go. And up, squeeze, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu, and second, down and up, squeeze the backs of the legs, 5, 6, tendu, close back to first and finish, good. So hopefully with that it felt a little different. Instead of just kind of going through and perching up on our box, we really felt lifted up out of our point shoes, and it kind of saves your feet as well. It becomes less painful when we're not just kind of seeking and perching into them. All right, let's do some one-legged releves. Let me find. All right, so here kind of practicing a little assemble onto point, rising up on one foot. So we'll start from fifth, and I think you guys can see if I just do this. So we'll have tendu up, plie, and 2, and 3, assemble up to susu, coupe back, and front, and back, susu, sliding out on one foot, 1, 2, 3, susu back, coupe front, and back, and front, susu, to the back, 2, 3, squeeze up, coupe front, and back, and front, susu, sliding out, susu. Now we just have the 1 foot, slides out, plie, and stretch, slide out, susu, plie, and stretch. Same thing to the other side, yeah? So these little plies are to remind yourself to get your weight over that ball of the foot. So we're plieing and kind of testing, where's my weight? We don't want to be out here, or else getting up to susu is going to be a huge endeavor. So we want to get the weight over the ball of the foot, 1 and 2 and 3, up to susu. Now a little weight change. Coupe back, front and back, susu. Now we gotta resist on that supporting leg. Resist to come down, not just to flop down in a plie. Same thing that we were working on in first, same thing here. Resist, weight over the ball of the foot, 3 and up, change your weight, 2, 3, susu. Same thing back, 2, 3, susu, coupe, 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 susu, slide out, susu, front foot slides out and finish, slide out, susu, slide out and finish, yeah? So around with the right leg, around with the left leg, and then we'll finish. Really squeezing up to assemble in susu. All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, susu, coupe back, front, back, susu, sliding out. 2, 3, susu, close back, coupe front, back, front, susu to the back, and 3, susu, front, back, front, susu, slide out, susu, plie, finish, slide out, susu, plie to the left, weight over the ball of the foot, and up, up, squeezing the backs of the legs, resist, susu, coupe, coupe to the back, knee over the toes here, up, 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 susu, plie, susu, fifth, again, susu, fifth, and finish, nice, beautiful, good, all right, so that one's a really good one to make sure, since it's all on one foot, it's a really good one to practice to make sure that we're resisting to come down. It's all on one foot. We don't get to distribute the weight over 2 feet. We're just allowing our one ankle to bring our whole body down, and our one foot, our one ankle has to have the power to lift our whole body up. So those one leg's really good for that. All right, let's see what we were doing next. Let's do a little Tendu exercise to kind of give our toes a little break, but also feel that nice Tendu shape, just like in flat shoes. Let me find a little. So we're going to do this one actually with one hand on the bar. There we go. So we're going to have 2 slow, 4 fast. Actually, let's have 2 slow and 3 fast. Let's see if you can see my feet. All right, here we go. Really close to the bar, but that's okay. So we'll have 2 slow, and 1, and in, and out, little toes back, and 1, and 2, and 3, to the side, and out, and in, and out, always changing, and 1, and 2, and 3, to the back, and out, and in, and 2, and in, and 1, and 2, and 3. Then we'll have Tendu, plie, scooping the toes up to susu. We'll have a little new around, a little détourné, plie, other side. So out, making sure the heel leads, little toes back. Heel leads, little toes back. And in, 2, and 3, to the side. Out, in, 1, 2, 3, to the back. Toes lead, in, out, in, 1, 2, 3. Tendu, plie, up to susu, little détourné, plie, and finish there. If you don't feel comfortable going to susu with one hand on the bar, you can just kind of go up to a deadly point, just to turn yourself around, or scooping toes up to susu to détourné around, yeah? So we're really working on that nice shape of the foot for all these tendus. If we're doing this right, especially to the front, right here should be on fire from all of that little toes back for the tendus. All right, here we go. Hopefully our toes have a break. 7, 8, out, in, and 1, 2, 3. Hold to the side. In, and in, 2, 3. To the through to this side. Out, lift it close. To the back. And in. Tendu, plie, up. Little détourné, plie, and finish. Good. So you'll notice that when we do tendus and point shoes, you really have to lift up out of the hips that much more because we have a little bit more space that we have to close in. So in flat shoes, we can sink and still kind of keep our knees straight. But in point shoes, we really have to lift up to make sure that we're going into a nice fifth without bent knees. Yeah, so really have to lift up out of the shoes when you tendus and point shoes. All right, let's move on. Little releves and coupes. Where did my little, oh, here we go. All right, so now we're gonna releve up to coupe on one foot. So now we really gotta make sure that the weight is over the ball of our foot. And we're gonna be changing weight too. So we're gonna have plie on 8 to releve on 1. And up. 1 to coupe front and down. Coupe back and down. Coupe and out. Coupe change to the back and down. Coupe front and down. Coupe back, down. Coupe and out. Coupe. Now up to passe. Passe and down. Passe back and down. Passe front and out. Passe back and down. Let's take a susu. Feel your balance here. 4, 5, 6. Plie. The music will stop and the music will pause and then we'll start again to the left side. Yeah. So here with this releve, we're not doing plie, releving up to our box. It's a releve, scooping the toes underneath our body. Plie, scooping that supporting leg underneath our body. So just like we've been doing in susu with that scoop, we're doing the same thing here with our coupe. Yeah, so still the weight needs to be over the ball of the foot, but now we just have to move the toes underneath instead of our whole body over to the toes. So coupe front and down, coupe back, down, coupe, second, change, down, same thing to the left, out, in, passe, 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 out, in, susu, and balance. For the coupes, especially for the passe too, you want to think, again, we're scooping up under, but also think, we're going up to passe. I'm thinking that my box is drilling a hole down into the floor as my working leg is lifting up. So there's a lot of opposition in this passe. Drilling your supporting leg down to the floor as your working leg is lifting up, 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 up. So let me just play our music so we know the timing here. 6, 7, 8, coupe, down, coupe, down, coupe, out, in, down, coupe. So there's our music. And remember, it's gonna have a little pause after the third set of passes. Here we go. 6, 7, plie, 8, and up, down, scoop, scoop, out, and up, coupe, scoop up, coupe, out, in, now passe, drilling a hole down to the floor, up, out, in, plie, susu, feel that balance, backs of the legs squeezed, drilling a hole into the floor, and plie, little pause, we'll start to the second side, 7, 8, coupe up, plie, scoop up, scoop, out, in, to the right, Good, so whenever we're relevating up on one leg, we want to think that opposition. Our supporting leg is drilling a hole down to the floor as our working leg is lifting up, whether it's coupe, passe. As we extend out and in, we're drilling even more into the floor. The opposition is so key. All right, some little échappés now. Here we go. So, some little échappés and releves. So we'll have plie, échappé, out, plie, releve, and fit. Then out, plie, resist to come down, releve, fit. 3 échappés, 1, in and 2, in and 3, in, su, down. Same thing again. Out, resist, releve, and in. Out, resist, releve, and in. 1, 2, 3, plie, su, and down. I'll play the music 4 times, twice through, right, left, right, left. If you're absolutely dying after doing it twice through, feel free to stop, but if you're ready to do 4 times in a row, go for it. I have not done it 4 times in a row, but sometimes I get tired more quickly, so we'll do it 4 times if you want. So with these échappés, like I say a lot of classes, we want to feel like there's that wall and our arches are going out and hitting the wall, and same thing we spoke about with those releves. We want to go out and drill our hole even farther down to the floor as we squeeze the backs of our legs, plie, releve, and in. Hit that wall, drill the hole, plie, releve, in, 3 échappés, plie, scooping up to su. Yeah? So I'll play it 4 times. If you really want the workout, some cardio, or you can stretch out your calves for the last 2 sets. I'll just play 4 counts of our music so you can hear it. Plie, échappé, plie, releve, in, out, plie, releve, in, out, out. So there's our music. So we got a plie to prepare on 8. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Out, plie, releve, in, out, plie, releve, in. 3 échappés. 2, 3, scoop up, su. Again, releve, out, releve, 3, 2, 3, su. I'll keep going. Out, plie, up, out, plie, releve, 3. Hit that wall, and 2 squeezed, 3 squeeze, scoop again. Out, resist, up, out, resist, up, 3, out, 2, 3, su, finish, good. All right, if you did 4 sets, props to you. If not, I didn't either, so. All right, we're gonna finish at the bar with some little boring exercise. Okay, so we'll start in 5th, 5, 6, coupe 7, plie on 8. Come up to su little bories for 4 counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. My downstairs neighbors are gonna kill me. And turn around 5 and 6 and 7. Back to the bar 8. Scooping up to passe 1 and 2. Su 3 and 4. 1 arm 5. 1 arm 6. Down 7. Plie 8. 4 counts bories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around 5, 6, 7, 8. Passe 4 counts. 1. Up 2, down 3, and 4. 1 arm, 2 arms, plie. We'll just do it twice through, or once through, once right, One's left. With these bourrées, we want to make sure that we have soft knees. We don't want to bourrée with straight knees the whole time. We don't want to bourrée with bent knees the whole time. They're just kind of soft, bending and straightening, bending and straightening. Your knees in bourrées are never really locked out, but they're never super bent. So we just kind of have nice little supple knees. And you want to make sure that the tops of your thighs are crossing the whole time. We're not traveling, so it's not going to be super apparent. When we travel, it's really important that we always keep those inner thighs crossed. But here, just kind of feel, staying on that nice strong susu, almost slightly kind of over crossing that susu. Not a whole bunch, but just to feel that nice cross in the leg. And as we turn, we keep that cross and making sure that the heels are always coming forward. We don't want to start getting like this. We got to squeeze the backs of our legs to feel that turnout in the cross and our legs. Yeah, so 4 counts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, passe, susu, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then our bourrées again. So nice, soft, sharp feet, but soft knees. All right, here we go. So remember, coupe on 7, plie on 8. 6, coupe 7, plie, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, around 5, and 6, and 7, and susu, hold, passe, 2, and down, and 4, usually the hold to the floor, 5, and 6, and down, rolling through, to the left, 4, 2, and that cross in the thighs, heels circling forward, 5, 6, 7, and 8, passe, and 2, and 3, and 4, one arm, other arm, and down, and roll down, and finish, good. Beautiful. All right, so we're just gonna finish off our point class, taking our bar away. We're just gonna practice walking in center, which seems so trivial, but in point shoes, I think it's so hard to feel that the shoe is a part of your foot and not just blocks that we're kind of walking in. So I'll just say the combination of walks, the pattern first, and we'll kind of talk about walking in point shoes. But I'll try to stay in frame, but we're gonna have 8 walks. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Start turning around, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Stepping up to Tendu, 1, and 5th, and back, and 5th, and side, and 5th. Little coupe to a B+, starting to the left. So the arms, I'm just kind of going like this. Do whatever arms feel natural for you, but keep them simple. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Start turning around the corner, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Stepping up, Tendu, 1, and 5th, to the back, and 5th, to the side, and 5th, little coupe, B+. Yeah, so you might need to change the pattern based on the space that you're working with, but if you have kind of a boxy area, kind of 4 counts walking down the diagonal, 4 counts around, and then our step up canton liés. So when we're walking in point shoes, we want to make sure that we're presenting with a nice pas de cheval as our supporting leg bends. We step onto a straight leg, toe ball, heel, and then repeat all that. So we bend, pas de cheval, step onto a straight leg, toe ball, heel. Bend, pas de cheval, step onto a straight leg as we press the heel front. And when we're walking, it's the one time in ballet we get to have our weight slightly back. So usually our ribs are closed, our hips are, or our shoulders are a little bit forward with our hips. With walking, we can kind of hang back. We want our hips to be over where we're walking, but our upper body can be just kind of slightly back. Yeah, and when we press ourselves up to that foot, we want to press our heel forward. That turnout is what makes the ballet walks look balletic and not just pedestrian or a horse walking around. Yeah, so one more time. 1 and 2 and 3. Pressing that heel forward. 4, walking around 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Same thing, set up to a straight leg tendu and 5th. Plie, back leg stays straight and 5th. Step onto a straight leg and 5th. Coupe, B+, and practice walking around again. If you do this right, the arches of your foot should really feel they're working hard to resist and get that heel coming forward for those walks. So I'll just play 4 counts of our music just to hear what our timing is. And then we'll go right and left together. 2 and 3 and 4. So there's our walks. My fingers are all sweaty, so I couldn't use the mouse pad here. So it's a 2 slow count intro or 4 fast counts, depending on how you count it. So it's kind of a quick intro based on the slowness of the music. So here we go. Starting B+, right foot back, mind frame, no I'm not, okay. And walk, 2 and 3 and 4, start turning around, 5, 6, that heel always pressing forward, 7 and 8, step onto a straight leg and 5th, onto a straight leg and 5th, onto a straight leg and 5th, and little coupe, B+ to the left, and walk, and rolling through, stepping onto a straight leg, start turning the corner, 7 and 8, step onto a straight leg, 1 and 5th, onto a straight leg, 5th, and straight leg, and 5th, coupe, B+. There we go. Nice. So honestly, those walks are even a great way to warm up your feet because you really have to work hard to resist walking through a nice, supple articulation of the foot as we walk instead of just pedestrian walking. So yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone. Make sure to stretch out your calves, roll out your arches, ice your toes, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.